Welcome to our channel. Today, we're exploring the world of survival movies, where the human spirit is tested against the elements. Join us as we count down the top 10 best survival films of all time, featuring tales of courage, resilience, and the will to survive. Prepare to be captivated by our carefully curated selection of survival cinema. From breathtaking wilderness landscapes to heart-stopping encounters, these films will keep you on the edge of your seat. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more thrilling movie countdowns and exclusive content. Hit that subscribe button now and join our community of movie enthusiasts. Let's embark on this cinematic journey together. Number 10. The Revenant. Revenant means a return from the dead. The Revenant is the story of frontiersman Hugh Glass, who is mauled by a bear, buried alive, but somehow survives and seeks vengeance on a fellow trapper, played by Tom Hardy. The downside is this technique turns the production into a slow grind. Temperatures on location in the Canadian wilderness plummeted to 40 degrees below zero. Iñárritu's movie was over budget and was forced to South America when conditions got too extreme. The director told The Wrap, "There's absolutely nothing that I kept in my pockets, that's all that I've got to give. It almost killed me, too. Maybe having died and been reborn many times." Number 9. Wild. This film is a lot like our first pick, Into the Wild, but with a much less somber ending. In this case, a woman named Cheryl Strayed decides to head into the wilderness to find herself after a string of setbacks in her life. She loses her mother, her husband, and her grip on her sanity, forcing her to gaze inward and discover what she's been missing. This movie documents Cheryl's expedition along the Pacific Crest Trail, which is one of the longest and harshest trails in the world. Reese Witherspoon stars, and she's affable enough that you care about Cheryl's struggles and triumphs along the way. Number 8. The Wave. The Wave is a Norwegian disaster film, but this one focuses on a giant wave that overcomes a small town. Christian, a geologist, is preparing to move with his family. During his last day on the job, he discovers something peculiar about the mountain sensors. Following this, while his wife is finishing up her job, a realization hits Christian, and he attempts to warn his coworkers of the potential dangers. Despite these warnings, disaster ensues through the form of a tidal wave that devastates the town. Christian is then left to rescue his family and survive. This film explores the impact and traumatic aftermath of the tidal wave. Number 7. The Edge. This tension-filled drama centers on two business people who must band together to survive a plane crash in the uncharted wilds of Alaska. The plane carrying wealthy Charles Morse crashes down in the Alaskan wilderness. Together with the two other passengers, photographer Robert and assistant Stephen, Charles devises a plan to help them reach civilization. However, his biggest obstacle might not be the elements, or even the Kodiak bear stalking them. It could be Robert, whom Charles suspects is having an affair with his wife and would not mind seeing him dead. Number 6. Alive. Alive is last but not least on our list of the 10 best survival movies you need to watch now. This 1993 American survival film based on Piers Paul Reed's 1974 book Alive, the story of the Andes survivors. The book and film both depict the tragic plane crash carrying the Uruguayan rugby team aboard Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 into the Andes Mountains on October 13, 1972. Now the remaining few must survive in the snowy Andes Mountains, injured, cold and uncertain if help will ever come. At least they have wine and chocolate left over. After making desperate choices, the injured group must figure out how to save themselves in this true story about life and death.